Model Making Guru is sponsored by emodels.co.uk, your one-stop shop for all your model making needs. emodels.co.uk. Make something awesome. Tiny mystery package times. Hey everyone, it's Foxx from Model Making Guru here. Hello, 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 welcome, welcome. It's mystery package times. I have a tiny box. Ooh, yeah, that's what she said. Anyway, how are you doing everybody? A small tiny parcel has arrived today, and it is from Modiphius Entertainment. Yes, Modiphius Entertainment. If you know who they are, you might know what this will be in here. These are my new friends at Modiphius. They've sent me some pre-release models, ones that aren't out yet, to have a look at, have a play with, and have a paint up and see how they come out. So without further ado, I shall get this puppy open. It's had the living crap taped out of it, so this could be interesting. So we'll get this open and we'll see what's inside. Yes, they've very kindly sent me some pre-release models. The specific models are due out in May. There's a clue for you. Right. Now I don't know which ones they've sent me or what material they're in, because there's a couple of different options. But let's see if we can get this open. So big thanks to John for sending these at Modiphius. I hope it's Modiphius. It sounds better. It sounds like it should be pronounced Modiphius and not Modiphius or Modiphius. There's probably a meaning to it, I just don't know what it is. Modiphius. Now Modiphius are a tabletop gaming and card gaming company. They are in the UK, which makes them more awesome than everybody else. And let's see what we've got. I've been following what they've been doing for a little while. I'm interested to see what they're doing, so let's have a look and see what we've got. Tiny things. Right. Is there anything in there? No. Right. We have some resin figures. We have what looks like... Well, let's get this open and show you. Ah, brilliant. We have... Let's just get this open. And we have... What have we got? We have a bag that won't open all the way. Okay, here's a clue. We have... 2 super mutants. We have Nora and we have dog meat. Yay, dog meat! Yes, we have some miniatures from the upcoming tabletop game Fallout Wasteland Warfare, which Modiphius are bringing out in May. Now I think these are resin. I'm pretty sure these are resin. Yeah, they probably are resin. I think they do them in resin or either vinyl or PVC. I'm not sure which one is, but these look like resin. And these are 4 of their figures. Basically, I was just in conversation with them and I said, well, we can send you some and you can get them painted up and do a little review of them. So let's move the camera a little closer and we'll have a proper look. Okay, so let's have a look at a closer up look. Right, what have we got? So we've got a beautifully sculpted base there. There's a bit of debris and bits of wood and stuff on there. This is the Nora figure. If you remember in the game, if you know your game, you can either play Nate or Nora. This is Nora. You've got the 2 hands here, the full left arm, full right arm, and half of the other arm with the Pip Boy on it, which has some exquisite detail on just that tiny little thing there. Holding what looks like a pistol. We have a rifle, which has a pin on the back to go in her back, so she can have it slung across her back. Can't quite tell what kind. It's like a hunting rifle, but it's also got a sticky out clip on it, so it's kind of a hunting rifle. I like hunting rifles. And it's got tape on the butt there, and then the figure herself, which looks exquisite. Look at all the detail on the bandolier there, on the leather armour, and the vault suit has all the lovely creases in it. And you've got hair at the back. What's that? That's a little bit of flashing. We can clean that off, no problem. Wow, the detail on that is incredible. Then of course we have, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Dog Meat himself, who looks fantastic. He's got a growly face going on. He's kind of going, arr, arr. It looks really awesome, the detail on that. There's all little sort of subtle hints of fur around his neck. He's got shaggy fur around his neck. Looking a little bit portly, have to say, a little bit portly. But then again, if it was dog meat was my dog, he would be well fed because he's a very good boy. So, and he's got nice big sticky up ears. It's beautiful. And again, nice detailed base with little terrain on it. You've got some pavement and a Nuka Cola bottle and a couple of Nuka caps, it looks like. Bottle caps there, that's money, don't just leave it lying on the ground. So you've got that there. Now onto these big mutants. Now these look fantastic. Look at that. And I hope this is coming out in focus and on camera. Look at that. That is incredible. That is just gorgeous. Look at the detail you've got around all his sort of loincloth skirting, and you've got the bits of armour held on with bits of rope and twine, and there's all the texture detail in the rope. Skulls on his armour, you've got plating here, bits sticking out. Is incredible. Incroyable. You've got all the musculature sticking out there, and you've got the feet with wraps around them. Oh, that is beautiful. Again, a nice crisp base, nice for dry brushing. And he's got, this guy's dual wielding. This guy's badass because he's dual wielding. He's got two arms to play with, I think here, so he's a bit hardcore. And then this guy, I don't know if he's a master. He's a bit more bulky. He's got a bit of a strange first series or first generation Cardassian helmet going on. Very bulky. He looks a bit more meaty. Looks like the kind of one that runs along with the nuclear bomb in his hand. I can't remember what they call the suicider. But he might be a master perhaps. He's got this huge honking hammer there, and he's waving it above his head. That is incredible detail. All the bits of armour that just have heft and weight to them. And the poses are fantastic. Little bits of string and rope there. That is awesome. And the thing I like about this as well is on this guy, look at that face. If it comes out on camera, that face is, that is a super mutant, and it's also straight out of 2000 AD. That is beautiful. And you've got all the detail on his pipe rifle there, which just looks like it's been cobbled together out of bits of spare bits of wasteland pipe, and you can even see the bolt in the back of the gun. And wow, that is incredible. And I have to say, there are little recesses in the barrels of the guns. Don't come out on camera. They're not completely drilled out, but there are little recesses which will make drilling them out, if you want to, very, very easy. I don't think I will, because I'll probably kill it. Now, I have to say, I've made resin figures a few times before, and they usually go one of two ways. They're an absolute joy, and they're beautifully sculpted, or they're complete ass. Yeah, I've built many different types. I built some Valindans that were incredibly beautiful. I've built Valindans that were terrible. I've built ones that have had mould and flash and seams and mismouldings and mould slippage and all kinds of stuff. However, what do we think of these? Well, the detail on these is astonishing. It is absolutely beautiful. If I didn't know these were resin, I'd think they were just plastic with all the detail on them. And it's a very nice resin. It feels kind of like, doesn't feel like resin at all. It feels like a kind of plastic. So it's a very nice, crisp resin. Very, very crisp detail. Absolutely beautiful. No mold line. Well, there's a few little seam lines, but that's not a problem because you're going to get those anyway. They're very easily removed. I'm not seeing any pitting or misformations anywhere apart from one little pit there on Dogmeat's chest. But you know what? I can live with that. Little tiny bit of filler and that'll be fine. I've made models where you fill like 50% of the model, but these are absolutely stunning. Even in the bases, there's just nothing. There's no pitting, no blemishes. Nothing gone wrong anywhere. It's absolutely incredible. So hats off to you guys. These are really beautiful, beautiful molds. I'm not seeing any mold slip anywhere. No slippage. I'm actually hard pressed to see any seams, to be honest. Seam lines on this guy. Tiny bit there. Nothing. It's incredible. So they're going to be a joy to clean up because they're going to require minimal cleanup. So I am very, very impressed with the sculpt. If this is a CAD sculpt done on a computer, then you have some very talented CAD artists. If it's an actual sculpt that somebody sculpted out of materials and then made into a mold, blimey, these are gorgeous. They are absolutely incredibly gorgeous. That is incredible. Just the detail on Nora's face and the detail on that guy's face. That's incredible. I can't wait to get started on these. Now, here is the plan. First and foremost, it is behooved of me to tell you where you can get this game. The game itself isn't out until May. It's due out for release May this year. However, Modiphius are now taking pre-orders for the game. Now, there's multiple sets. It's not just these 4 figures, obviously. It's just a tiny selection. You can get a Super Mutant pack. There's a Survivors pack. There's a Minuteman pack. There are packs with wasteland creatures. There's scenery items. You can even get a Corvega, the car, that you can put in your landscape. Lots of scenery and prop items. Nuka Cola vending machines, all kinds of bits and bobs. There's, you know, the robots pack. And even a full-size, well, not full-size obviously because that'd be massive, but even in scale to these, an entire Red Rocket gas station that you can use as a scenery item. So go and check it out. There's lots of different packs. You can pre-order it now through their website, which is modiphius.net. And it's worth pre-ordering just because if you wait till it launches, then you'll be behind everybody else who's pre-ordered before you get your delivery. So if you want to make sure to get it quickly, get your pre-order in. They are actually making available all the rule sets and stuff, all the documentation. That's available for free, and you can get that through the website. So go on, you can check that out before you get your game. And they're also going to be providing all the dice and rulers and things like that, all the bits and accoutrements that you might need to play this game. So if you're into tabletop gaming and you love yourself some Fallout, or even if you're not and you're just curious, go and check it out. If these are anything to go by, it's worth just getting the figures alone just for some beautifully sculpted figures. Anyway, what is the plan, as I said a moment ago? Well, I want to get these done ASAP, obviously, because the game does come out in May. So I need to get these done before it comes out. That's the whole point, to get these in advance of the release, so you can get an idea for what you're getting. So I'm going to take a few days off from doing the Imperial Skitter, which is here. La 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 la. Take a few days off from doing that, just to get these built and painted up. It shouldn't take me more than a few days. They're only 4 figures. I might not do all of them for the video. I'll just do, you know, 1 or 2. And I'll film the whole process. So it'll be a video build over the next few days, maybe doing 1 or 2 of the figures. And we'll see how that comes out. I am really looking forward to painting these. Really, really, really. But don't panic. It's only going to be a couple of episodes, probably. Get them all done up. Then we'll go back to the Imperial Skitter. And yes, before everybody starts panicking again, we are going back to Gunpla. As soon as the Imperial Skitter is finished, it's on to the Strike Rouge Uotori Master Grade. So that is the one after the Skitter. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But I shall leave it there. These are looking beautiful. I can't wait to get them cleaned up, glued together, primed, painted. I'm going to have a blast. Not sure about painting the Super Mutants. I don't know how you paint green very well. I'll figure that one out. They might come out a bit too green or a bit too pale. We'll figure it out. Yeah, dog meat. But yes, dog meat. So we'll get these painted up. But until next time, I say that should be in the next few days. It won't take long to get these going. I'll also give you some handy tips about working with resin as well, because it's not often I do resin, so I'll give you some basic tips. The assembly I probably won't show because it's just gluing an arm on. It's not that hard. But I'll show a little bit of cleanup if there is any, as there doesn't really seem to be much on here at all. These, I'll tell you what, these are putting Games Workshop stuff to shame. I've seen some Games Workshop resin figures. I've seen some of the, it's like you can buy some of the Primark figures that cost you £100 or more, and they've got slippage, they've got mold slip, they've got seam lines, they've got bits that don't work, they've got bubbles. It's like this is just, if every resin kit looked like this, I'd happily build resin. Well, I might not build anything bigger than a figure, but figures wise, if all their resin figures look like this, I'd happily build resin. So nice one, Modiphius. Big thanks to John from Modiphius for sending these out to me. I really appreciate it. I will get these painted up and get them looking good for you. And yes, I'll send you some links, don't worry, so you can put them on your Facebook and stuff. They're also on Facebook, strangely enough, under Modiphius. Go and check them out. They're a nice bunch of guys. They're my new friends, because they sent me stuff and I love them. And obviously, once I've done all these, I'm going to have to buy more. Oh, they're going to get me hooked on just their figures. Damn you, John. Anyway, I'm waffling as always. I shall wrap this up. It's only a quick unboxing. Stay tuned for the first build up and paint episode, which should be hopefully in the next few days. But until next time, go make something awesome. Go be awesome. Go and pre-order this awesome game set, because it's Fallout. Fallout on your tabletop. Oh, I'm tempted to go and get the Corvega or Chrysler, whichever one it is, just because it's a Corvega. Yeah. Anyway, shut up, Fox. Shut up, Fox. Right. Go make something awesome. Go be awesome. And until next time, adios, amoebas. Who's a good boy? Who's the best dog? Who's the best dog in the... Yes, you are the best dog. You are the best dog. Good boy, dog mate. You are awesome. You are totally awesome. Plus, can you also carry 250 kilograms of my stuff? Thanks.